Hello and good morning, my fellow sex workers. It is now 9 weeks after my MPFL Reconstruction surgery. Well, what is there to say? It's gone from strength to strength, really. I'm now driving again. I'm not driving right now. I'm having my bike ride, which I have every couple of days, but I'm allowed to drive now. So I'm doing a little bit of driving the car here and there, which is nice. Takes a bit of pressure off of the wife, and things are going well. I've had another session with my physiotherapist. He continues to be impressed by my recovery. He went as far this time as to compliment the shape of my quads, so I'm now gay, and it was a real wholesome gay moment, which I really enjoyed. And he's given me some much more difficult exercises to do, so I'm now exercising every other day as opposed to every day. And my sessions are a bit longer. They go on for a bit more than an hour, and then you add time on for icing and stuff afterwards, because it does inflame it a little bit, cause it to ache, and you add a bit of time on afterwards, so it does go on quite a while when you add all that on, because really that is part of it, I think. But it's been really good. He commented that there aren't a lot of people who at this point in their recovery are able to do the things that I'm able to do, which is really nice to hear. It's really refreshing and really positive to hear that the efforts that you've made and the extra steps that you've taken and the extra money that you spent were worth it. That's really, really nice to hear. I'm running out of some of those things now. My supplements are running a bit low. I've run out of amino acids, so I found an old bag of protein powder, which has been slowly depleting for a while, and I'm on that now instead of the amino acids, which should be pretty much just as good. My expensive multivitamin has run out, and my expensive probiotic has run out. So and to be honest, the recovery's been going so well, and it's hard for me to say which one thing to put it down. It's probably a combination of all of these things together. I've gone and ordered some more, not exactly the same ones. The ones that I've ordered are a little bit cheaper, but I've done some research and they should be good. They should help me. So when those arrive, I'll get back on those, because to be honest with you, even though I'm loads better, the recovery isn't finished. I still have the odd achy day, or days where it'll ache kind of intermittently and feel stiff intermittently. The physio warned me that would happen. He said you're at the point now where you're gonna have some good days, and then every now and then you'll have a bad day. But fortunately, the bad days aren't that bad. The bad days are more like the odd bit of stiffness when I sit down, the odd ache when I'm in certain positions. It's not like I'll have a day where I just feel terrible. That doesn't really happen, which is good. I'm glad for that. A couple of things are still a bit tough, like raising my leg while it's 100% straightened is quite painful still, and I think the physio thinks that's because that's the angle at which that ligament is under the most strain. But he said he expects that to gradually get better, but that I should keep an eye on it, and it definitely shouldn't get worse, which so far it hasn't. It's been an issue from the start since I had the operation, but I wouldn't say it's gotten worse. I wouldn't say it's gotten loads better either, but it hasn't. It definitely hasn't gotten worse. So hopefully that won't be an ongoing thing. I don't really remember that from the last time I did this, but I'm sure it's totally normal. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, I'm cracking on with the exercises. There's some difficult stuff. Single leg squats, split squats. I'm finding quite hard. Single leg get-ups. That's the thing that he said most people at this point can't do. But essentially, he's having me sit down in a chair and then get up off of the chair using nothing but my bad leg. And then the hard bit is you have to slowly sit yourself back down on the chair with only your bad leg, it's a big challenge for the balance and for the strength of that leg. Because the temptation is when you're close to having your bum on the seat, you just want to crash down. And the trick is you're not allowed to crash down. You have to slowly seat yourself, slowly in a controlled way. Seat yourself, and that's pretty hard. It does. He warned me your muscles are going to ache from this, and they do. It's not terrible, but yeah, I definitely do feel feel more worked out, and it's nice to get back to something like the kind of workouts I'm used to, where you're sweaty and you're tired at the end. But it's been good. I'm going to be on this program every other day for about another 3 weeks now, and then I'm going to see him again, and we'll move to the next step. I believe the next step is sort of gentle plyometrics, introduction back to like jumping and hopping and things like that. I told him I feel like I could probably do a light jog now, or I'm getting close to doing a light jog, and he said, "You are, but don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Cycling is fine, but please don't go running." So I'm not going running. I can walk faster, which is nice. Just generally, overall, it's a fantastic improvement. The achy days, I think, are probably more a sign of healing than anything. I think it's still the graft is still fusing, and I think that's still evident every now and then when I'm just sitting there. When I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Sometimes I'll just put the back of my hand onto my left knee, and then I'll put the back of my hand onto my right knee, and there's just a constant, consistent difference in temperature. The operated knee is constantly a bit hot, just all the time. It's just always feels warm, and that's amazing. 2 months on, that hasn't changed at all. It still feels warm. The blood's still pumping there. It is still very much healing, and that's something I just have to remind myself. Like, I'm not out of the woods. This process is still ongoing, and that's why I'm getting more supplements. I'm sticking with what got me to the dance. It's been working for me so far. So, hey, this recovery is not over. Keep taking it seriously. Don't take your foot off the gas. Make it happen. And that's my 9-week update. I will talk to you all soon. Peace be with you. Bye.